Hi, I'm Jeff from New York. Please like and subscribe.
Episode 62. I Know Jaden Miles. Before anyone could react, the timer ran out and the winner was Jonah. Minnie abruptly stopped singing. Her vision was blurred as she checked her progress bar. It had far surpassed Jonah's only 3 seconds ago. So how could her lead have disappeared so quickly?
What's wrong? Is there a problem with the system?
She moved closer to the camera and looked at it in disbelief.
My $100,000.
She thought. She had been lying when she said she didn't care. She checked the screen again. Right at the end, someone had given money to Jonah, causing her to win. Just 3 seconds earlier, Minnie had been winning and the $100,000 would have been hers. She had asked her fans to hold back for a while so that she could win a larger amount of money right at the end, and now she had lost.
What are you trying to do, Jaden?
She asked.
You think you're amazing just because you have a few dollars? You should have stepped in earlier.
Minnie continued to scold him, but her live stream had disappeared. Jonah still hadn't recovered from the shock when her roommates came over. She pointed at the screen and mumbled.
I won. The $100,000 is mine.
When her roommates saw the screen, they realized it was true. Minnie greeted the live broadcast camera.
Hey, Jaden. Why didn't you come to my live broadcast room? Why did you help Jonah instead?
Minnie was extremely jealous of Jonah, who was getting all the attention as well as $100,000. If everyone watched Jonah's live broadcast, would she get all the money?
Jonah, hurry up and thank Jaden.
Minnie reminded her.
He gave you $100,000.
Jaden, thank you.
Jonah said.
I really don't know what to say, but I'd like to meet you. You must be a wonderful person, and I'd like nothing more than to see you. I really want to hug you and kiss you. Of course, I know I'm not good enough for you.
Jonah's mind was a mess, and she was babbling.
I want to see you too, and kiss you.
Minnie said, unwilling to be outdone. Jonah was such a schemer, but Minnie wasn't about to step aside. A message popped up on the screen announcing, Jaden has left the live broadcast room. Jeff looked at the phone in a daze. When he had seen Jonah's pitiful look, he hadn't been able to resist helping her. He saw the gesture as a tribute to the years they had spent together. He was just about to power off his cell phone and go to sleep when he received a message from the live stream account. It was Jonah.
Jaden, thank you so much. I was so worried. If not for you, I would have been humiliated. I didn't do very well in the live broadcast.
Jeff knew that Jonah was only fawning over him because he was rich. So he lost interest and simply replied with, Jonah was overjoyed to see that Jaden had answered her. She stole a glance at Minnie, who was still broadcasting live. Afraid that she would see what Jonah was doing, she messaged Jaden back.
Oh, and I wanted to tell you that my good friend Abraham Sterling invited you to a banquet at the Golden Mansion Hotel the other day, but you didn't attend.
Jonah had managed to calm down, and now that she remembered what had happened the previous day, she wanted to use this chance to meet Jaden and punish Jeff.
Yeah, why?
Jeff answered.
Well, someone attended the banquet pretending to be you, and they took a diamond necklace worth over $200,000. I know who did it, and I can tell you his identity.
Jonah said, grinning. Jeff smiled wryly.
Forget it.
He responded.
$200,000 is not a large amount of money for me. If he wants it that badly, then he can have it.
Jonah still wanted to use Jaden to have Jeff arrested, but Jaden didn't seem to care at all. She was slightly disappointed, but also pleasantly surprised.
If Jaden didn't even care about the $200,000, then he must be seriously rich. Jaden, what do you think of me?
Jonah hesitated for a long time before she decided to send the message. She was a rich girl, and she already had plenty of men wanting to be with her. But how could she give up such a good opportunity when it was right in front of her?
You look a lot like my ex-girlfriend.
Jeff sent back.
A former girlfriend?
Jonah thought.
That's great. Everyone still has some feelings for their ex-girlfriends, right? What was your ex-girlfriend like?
She asked with anticipation.
She's very pretty,
Jeff answered.
but she thinks she's poor and desperately wants to get rich. And she also had sex with other men behind my back.
Oh, no wonder you left her. She doesn't know how to treat a man as loyal as you. That's such a shame. But don't worry, that kind of trash never sticks around for long, and she'll end up all alone in the future. What man would want to be with someone like that?
Jonah sent the message, shaking her head in disbelief.
Don't say any more.
And he answered, Jonah typed quickly.
Why not? Don't tell me you're still thinking about her. She's not worth it. I might look like her, but I promise you I'm different. I'm quiet and I like to read books. I had a boyfriend, and we were together for more than 4 years before he changed his mind and decided he wanted sex. Of course, I never let him touch me, and now I'm single and waiting for the right person.
Looking at the words on the screen, Jeff's smile became more bitter as he grew angry.
Okay, I'm tired, so I'm going to sleep.
He said.
Oh, of course, Jaden. Get some sleep. I won't disturb you any longer. Good night.
Jonah replied. Jeff threw his phone aside, curled into a ball and closed his eyes. The next day, Jeff and Lelaine ate breakfast in the cafeteria. When they were finished, Lelaine picked up her books and went to the library to study. Jeff walked from the cafeteria to the classrooms.
Jeff.
A sharp cry sounded from the tree-lined path. Jeff looked and saw Jonah carrying a large black plastic bag. She struggled over with the bag and stopped in front of him.
Are you happy now?
She asked.
Happy?
Jeff shrugged in confusion.
I invited you to the bar the other day.
She said.
And you thought that I regretted leaving you, didn't you? That I asked you because I wanted you back, right?
Jonah sneered. Jeff smiled and turned to leave.
You want to run away just because I guessed the truth?
Jonah asked, stepping in front of him.
Is that really what you thought? That I might actually take you back? Well, I was just trying to trick you into giving some money to that idiot Jake. I really thought that you would fall for it. Ha ha, you never guessed, did you?
Jeff looked at her with a grin, as if he was looking at a crazy woman.
What the hell are you laughing at?
Jonah yelled as she punched him.
You're just like Jake, a rotten dog. You're not good for me. I made a great decision to get rid of both of you. Besides, I'm better off alone.
Jonah's smile grew wider.
You must be wondering why I admitted that.
She shook her head and laughed.
Well, I'll tell you. I found a friend from a wealthy family, and he is much richer than Jake. Yesterday, before I'd even spoken to him, he had already given me $100,000.
Jeff couldn't help but laugh.
You think I'm lying?
She scowled at him.
You don't believe me? Do you want to know who he is?
Who is it?
Jeff asked, playing along. Jonah smiled smugly and said,
Jaden Miles. Ha, you're scared, aren't you?
She taunted him.
I know Jaden Miles, the man you impersonated the other day, and I've already contacted him. Rest assured, I will definitely get him to pursue the manner of you impersonating him at Mr. Sterling's banquet and also the missing $200,000 necklace. I'll have you arrested.
Jeff no longer wanted to look at Jonah's arrogant face. Feeling nauseated, he pushed her and continued toward the classroom.
Jeff, you dog! I must tell Jaden about your ugly face. You don't look very happy. You're in for it now. Just wait until you get arrested.
Jonah pointed at Jeff's back and cursed like a shrew. Jeff went into the classroom. Thankfully, Jonah didn't take this class. He was so annoyed that he didn't want to be with her either. He held his head and let his thoughts run wild. Before he knew it, the class had ended. He followed the stream of people leaving the building. His phone rang and he saw that it was the manager of the fashion beauty boutique, Vincent.
Sir, can you come in?
Vincent asked anxiously.
There's a customer causing trouble and being really disruptive. Even the security guards in the mall haven't been able to do anything about it.
Jeff frowned. He asked Vincent to hold on a while longer, and then he rushed over.